Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So the last episode was kind of rough in that we couldn't really find any work that wasn't traveling from A to B carrying something. And so unfortunately, eventually we just had to accept one of them that paid fairly well. And it ended up taking us to Hellawir, where we completed our ambition to reach the professional renown level. So we can now get jobs from nobles, which opens up a whole new world to us, which is great. But unfortunately, the whole episode went by without any combat. So today, our primary focus is going to be to get into some combat. There's potentially some people to hire here, so we're going to take a look at maybe finding ourselves an archer if we can. I don't think a butcher is going to be particularly great at that, so we're going to leave him alone. Also, as always, we're going to continue trying to upgrade our armor. That's always something that we want to do. We're going to snag some tools as well, because we are completely without. And also, we did lose a couple of items in the last episode because of an issue that happened while we were transporting or escorting the caravan. We ended up going to the negative, and one of our guys got drunk and lost a bunch of stuff because their morale dropped. So yeah. Anyway, I don't think we need anything else. But yeah, we're gonna keep our eyes open for another archer. We have currently 15 guys. I'm actually gonna cut Reynard loose. He's not gonna be any good to us, so we're gonna dismiss him. Not gonna compensate him. He never fought a battle. Didn't really need his rags, but okay. And so I basically got a bunch of pikemen in the back line here. You've got javelins, you should probably get those out. Actually, speaking of which, everybody with skirmishing weapons should probably get those out. You aren't going to hit a damn thing with them, so frankly, there's no point giving you any. But we do have work here, so let's see what this is all about. 1600 for a 2-skull mission, that's concerning actually. Not willing to budge. Destroy the abandoned hut to the southwest of Grubenfest for 1600 crowns. Well, I did say we were going to pick a fight. It's going to be like Ancient Dead with more Necrosavants, watch. I'll accept it. I'll begrudgingly accept it. Is there any armor here? Oh, there's a weaponsmith on armor. Ooh. That is a very interesting weapon. It's actually not that much better than a pike. But it's still pretty awesome looking. And it's legendary, you can tell by the red glow. I'm doing like a finger wiggle thing as I say that. Like a mystical finger wiggle thing, but you guys can't see it. So yeah, let's go kill whatever's here and hopefully not die ourselves. Let's see. We got Merrick the Steady. Hans. We want like our A team in for this because this could be a pretty rough fight. Sinric, I might actually sit you, man. You just joined us and your armor's not particularly great. Let's give you a seat. Cyrus is level 2, so he's a little bit better prepared for combat. And the only change I'll make here is we're going to give you a hand axe rather than a spear. In fact, what I will do is give Jacques the ancient spear because they're a little bit better than militia spears. And that looks like it should work. Balder is going to sit this one out, obviously. So, where is this place? I don't see it. Is it south? Is it this place and it's just not showing up? Nope, that's the Black Fort. Pretty cool name. Not what we're looking for. It's an orc camp. Oh boy. This might be our... Have we faced orc warriors in this playthrough yet? I don't know if we have, but where am I going? Like, where is this place? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's why they that's why they offered so much, because it's all the way across the map. Oh my god. Well, off we go. I guess I'll see you guys in like a half hour. Alright, so along the road here, they're going to ask us to choose a new ambition. So we got to decide what we want to go for next. We can build up our numbers to 20, which seems unreasonable, given that means the vast majority of our force has to sit out. I'm not really inclined to do that. Defeat another mercenary band in battle. That's an interesting one, but potentially deadly for us because they are generally better outfitted than we are. We can choose no ambition, or we can go after a famed weapon, shield, or armor piece. That's actually tempting, because I am inclined to do that all the time anyways. So that seems like a better idea. This, like, that number is just too high. I can't see any reason to go beyond like 15. Because that gives you 3 guys to sit out, and realistically, finding 8 people that are willing to sit out and don't lose morale because of it is difficult. So yeah, we're gonna go after a famed weapon. We actually already saw one, we just didn't have the money to buy it. But potentially we can go after them in certain locations as well. Often, if you listen to rumors in taverns, they'll tell you where to find them. We haven't really done that yet because we've been spending most of our money. Oh, we need food. Let's grab some food. Anything will do. But yeah, all this travel is not agreeing with us. I'll grab some tools as well. Actually, that was a mistake because we're gonna have to go all the way back to get paid. Unless hopefully we get some good loot from this so we can sell it to this place. But yeah, I didn't consider that. If you're taking a job from a noble faction, that job can take place anywhere in their territory. And in the case of this faction, where they like the Winter Hall faction, it's pretty expansive. It goes like all across the northern, like the northwestern part of the map. So I think we're gonna focus mostly on House Horn because they're pretty consolidated, so their jobs aren't gonna venture or require us to venture too far out of the way. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this, and hopefully we get enough loot to make some decent money in Group Infest that will cover our trip back, because we're already in the negative. This is gonna be bad. Okay, a few orc warriors, only a few, huh? Hopefully it's 2, because otherwise we're pretty screwed here. Alright, so there's at least 1. There's only 7 of them in total, so I'm hoping 5 young orcs and 2 orc warriors. Killing the young orcs quickly is going to be paramount here. It's really all that we can hope for. Let's go ahead and put an arrow into... He's got a shield, so it's going to have to be one of these guys. We're also going to want to be as stationary as possible here because we're fighting in the swamp. So it's going to drain our fatigue to move around here. And we're actually in pretty good position now. We're not standing in like murky water. We're standing on solid ground for the most part. I think you guys are in murky water. You might need to move. We'll just hold our ground, I guess. So what are these 2 guys? That is a young orc. And that is an orc warrior. Although he could be better equipped. These guys are actually fairly poorly equipped as orc warriors go. It's not saying much, but it could be worse. Cool. Headshot. I'll take it. Speaking of headshots, that's what we're going to want to do is basically try to hit these guys in the face because they're not wearing helmets. You can relax. You can relax. Anybody without a spear or a skirmishing weapon can pretty much just chill at this point. Let's see. You do have a chance to hit these guys, so why don't you go for it? Cool. Yeah, soften them up. Get that spear ready. I imagine they're not going to be too shy here. They are orcs after all. Oh, I should have... oh wait, it's this guy, not that guy. Okay. I was going to say, I probably should have deferred to the end there and tried to skirmish with him after he moved, but it was the guy in the back, not the guy in the front. Okay. So, let's see. Are they just going to move right in? I mean, orcs are usually pretty brash. No, they're going to be cautious. Ah, of course, skirmishing weapons. That's pretty rare for orcs, though. Generally, the young orcs don't have a whole lot in terms of tricks. They're usually pretty straightforward with their approach. But in this case, obviously, that is not true. I'm going to rely on our kite shields here to carry us through this. We're just going to let them do what they want back here and concern ourselves more with the people trying to engage us. But it looks like we did spear wall a little bit too early. It's not the end of the world, but it is going to cost us a little bit of fatigue. Let's soften him up a bit. There we go. Let's see. 51%, 46 on him. I'm sort of inclined to shoot him just because he's going to skirmish with us. Oh, that's not the right guy, but okay. Sweet. What are you going to do? Yeah, they're going to line up. And, kind of play with us a little bit first. So let's get our spears back up. Unfortunately, we did waste some fatigue there in the process. But it happens. You know, if you don't raise your shields, then they will charge. So it's kind of a catch-22. But can we get the kill? Oh, so close. Alright, you just hang out. Yeah, you guys can just relax. Ulfert, why don't you chill? He hit us, but it didn't do too much. Yeah, I thought as much. They love doing that. Luckily, he didn't get through. Okay, you guys wait. We'll see what the rest of them decide. He tried to get in and got stabbed twice. I'll take it. Ooh, the Orc Warrior passed his turn. I'm pretty pleased with that. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should throw at him, because you're not going to be able to hurt him much. Well, I guess I'll take it. Dirk. Come on, Dirk. Sweet. Keep him back. Keep him moving through that swampy sludge. Slow him down a little bit. Okay, cool. So there's a kill. You know what? Don't even bother reloading. Just get your pike out. And then you can rest. Yeah, look at that spear wall go. Oh, they stunned him. Unfortunate, but it was bound to happen eventually. We'll keep it going for as long as we can. Meanwhile, over here, keep softening him up, because these throwing axes are actually doing pretty impressive damage. And I'm happy to accept it. You are tapped, so get your flail out. And hopefully this guy decides to engage here, because I would love to lash him in the face. I would love that. Go ahead and just rest for now. You're going to have to rest as well. You can get your shield up and start working on his. Should take one more hit there. But we'll start pouring some damage on him if we can. And he's going to slot right in there. That's fine by me. I'm going to have you start working on him. Oh, wow. Look at you go, Ulfert. You just... I am pleased that I hired you. Rarely does it ever benefit me so quickly to hire somebody. I mean, it could have been anybody there, but... You know, he made the hit when it counted. And that's more than most of these guys do. So there goes his helmet. Over here... I'm actually inclined to wait with you, because if he does move in, I'd like you to attack him rather than these scrubs. That seems like a better idea. Continue to shoot over the tops of these guys. He's the most likely to suffer from getting hit, so go after him. Time for Alexander to get his axe out. And I don't know that you're going to be of much help up there, to be honest. So I might start moving you this way. Oh, it's not even worth it. I am going to need him down there, though, so we'll get him moving. Alright, shield up and lash him in the face. Well, it made contact. Shoot, just attack then. Continue spear walling, because this guy, or one of these guys, is likely to try to slot in right there. If I know anything about enemy AI in this game. And wow, spear wall is staying strong. That's pretty impressive, granted that he's got a shield raised too. But Moti the spear knows what he's doing with the spear. He doesn't mess around when it comes to spears. I'm going to move you up a little bit. Hans, let's get your axe out. Not sure what I'm going to do with you yet, but we're going to maintain formation until everybody's engaged. At least as far as the orcs are concerned. So they didn't get in, so you can attack here. And that's a pretty good hit. I'll take it. let's have you wait, because I think he's going to try to get in here, and if he's successful, then I want to attack him. Go for the finish. Damn. Mieszko, let's have you wait just in case somebody does get in over here. Hilmar, you only have 2 options, so try to kill this guy. Well, I guess that works. You just made him more vulnerable to somebody else. Alexander, continue moving this way. That swamp is killing us movement-wise. Dirk, can you finish him? Sweet. Alright, Hans, let's have you wait. Xander, keep that spear up, because he is going to have to go up there eventually. Moti, yeah, same thing. Keep spear walling. Alright. Cyrus, I wish I could get your shield up, but I can't. So, I'm going to have you attack him. And actually, that was fairly good as attacks against Orc Warriors go. Bram, keep that shield raised. Keep attacking. That's a good hit. Broke his ribs. He did get through the spear wall there. That's unfortunate. Let's keep pouring attacks on. That guy's nearly dead. He's got 2 choices, and yeah, the end of the spear is on both of them. So 78 or 75. I think he being Moti can handle this guy, so let's focus here. And I'm almost tempted to just start moving in on these guys. The issue is the murky water is going to make it difficult, because that takes up a lot of AP and fatigue to move through. So could I even engage him there? I guess I could. But that completely cuts you out of the equation, which I don't know that I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm more inclined to just sit back and let them throw themselves into spears for a while. Sweet, so there's another kill. And as fights with orcs go, this one was not particularly bad. The orc warriors, again, were pretty tame as orc warriors go. It's rare that you'll find them this badly armored. The fact that they don't have helmets is another thing. Like, typically they're a lot tougher than this. And that's nice for us. Especially since we had to deal with 2 of them. Let's keep working him. And he landed a nice shot on not Alexander, on Cyrus there. Alexander's finally able to join the fight on his next turn if there's anybody left for him to attack. Let's see. Pop an arrow over the top at him. And now that everybody's engaged, we'll go ahead and start folding in here. Alright, so he was stunned. He had to skip his turn. Moti. Hopefully you can finish him fairly quickly. Merrick, go for it, because he's going to take forever to get into combat. He's fleeing. These guys are going to flee now, so we don't really need to defend ourselves so much as just keep attacking. No, we're going to run him down. I need all the loot I can get. And if they're fleeing, we don't really risk anything here. Plus XP, you know. Hilmar, try to kill that guy. I'm going to save the big guy for somebody else. Hans, nice. Cyrus, I'll let you step in and attempt to finish this guy off. Oh, so close. Alright, Jacques. It stands, or it falls to you then. Cool. 2 level ups, I'll take it. No serious wounds either, which is really nice, especially facing orcs. Cyrus did take a big hit. I think he's the only... No, actually, Jacques took a little bit of damage. But yeah, as fights with orcs go, that was pretty straightforward and pretty easy. Might want to put that heavy metal shield to use. Okay, so we're going to go to Grubenfest to try to make some money, because we need something to pay our guys on the trip. And then when we finally arrive back in Helloweir, we'll get quite a bit of money. Assuming we're not like 1,600 crowns in the hole at that point. Why aren't you going into town? There it is. Oh, of course we have to wait till morning. Okay, a shadow crosses over you from behind. When you look back, Cyrus is standing there with a rather distant look in his eyes. He cracks his knuckles in one long staccato before asking if he can train up Hilmar. You ask why. The brawler looks down at you. Because he's weak. Good enough. Let's see. Toughen him up, will you? Okay, blah blah blah. Hilmar suffers light wounds, but he gains 2 hit points. Okay, I don't know that that really helped. Still night, so we'll keep waiting until dawn. Hopefully nobody deserts. I think we'll be okay, because we should be in the positive before we have to pay them again. Ooh, a boar spear, so tempting. Let's sell that. We'll sell basically all of the orcish stuff here. Those are good weapons, but we need the money. These are useless to us, so we may as well get rid of them. We don't want anybody eating that. But it did get us some money. I don't know why potentially human meat is so valuable, but... Yeah, no point in keeping that. This is tempting. 22. I mean, what's a kite shield? I think it's minus like 15 for a kite shield, but I'm tempted to keep that because it's, as shields go, it's one of the best that you can pick up. In our early access playthrough, we got a legendary one of these, and it was like impervious to damage. Let's actually compare real quick. So, minus 16. It's only minus 8 more than that. Actually, no, it's worse than a kite shield. Never mind. Yeah, in that case, we'll just sell it. If a kite shield's better, there's no reason to keep it. But we had a legendary one of those that was really good. And I wouldn't mind coming by another one of those. Alright, well, we have enough money to pay our guys for the journey. Of course, there's an armorer here, and I might be inclined to spend some of that. No, I really shouldn't. Yeah, we'll save it until we're paid properly. So off we go. I think I have time to... Where are we headed? Somewhere in this general area? Yeah, just clicking around. I think we have time though, so I will see you guys when we get there, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Alright, so we are arriving in just a second here, so we'll collect our pay. We are sort of out of time, so I'm going to accept our pay, and we're going to go ahead and level these guys up, and then we'll call it a day. So Ulfrit leveled up, which makes sense because he did get a pretty impressive kill there. I kind of want to give him some melee defense, and he's actually a pretty good potential frontline fighter. So getting him into the front lines is going to be useful. We'll go student as we always do, and then we have Cyrus the Bull. Fatigue wouldn't be a bad idea, but 2 is kind of lame. We'll go 4 there. 2 there. And I don't know. Let's give him some melee skill. And we'll make him gifted so at least we can level or reallocate points again. We'll go 4 there. Melee defense isn't a terrible idea. And I think I'll go in for a little bit more resolve. He actually has the makings of maybe a backline polearm guy because he's got good range defense, but not so great melee defense. So if he's back there where he's going to take more arrows than melee attacks, I think that's better suited to him. So we'll eventually try to get him back there. Also, if we could get him some range skill, he wouldn't be a terrible skirmisher because he's got Eagle Eye. So, I don't know. We'll see if we can work him in there somewhere. These guys need to get into combat fairly soon. They're not going to be pleased sitting out. Actually, he should be. He should be content with being reserved. But he shouldn't. So we need to get him in somewhere. We'll figure it out. But at least we have a full party again. We just need to find ourselves like a real archer or 2. But anyways, we got a lot of money to spend. Hopefully we can find some suitable armor that suits our taste and is actually a significant upgrade. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.